you're going through difficult times, don't fight. Stop fighting. Stop judging yourself. There are things that you can do comfortably. There are things that are beyond you. Do not struggle trying to please us. Just be honest with yourself. Accept it. Allow it to sink in you and be aware. So yes, I understand your story. You might think that I don't understand it. I do understand your story. Because I've been there. I've struggled with addictions. I lost weight. I went back because I wanted to please people who were thinking, "Hi, Daktari, are you okay?" I wanted to please them. I was always seeking the external validation because I felt inadequate. I thought that what I'm doing is supposed to be accepted by the people who are around me. My mother was so disappointed. Mungu amekubariki na kazi mzuri. I mean, God has given you this good job. And now we are here expecting grandchildren because now you're comfortable and you can see you are Mr. Chairman. Because they think fatness is wealth and is good health. So they are waiting for jukus, and the only jukus that are coming in is me losing weight. It's like, Then mothers have this way of pulling this emotional trick on children. Watoto wenye nililea, watoto wenye nilisomesha, sahi wananidharau. They don't listen to me. You mothers, you know what you pull? That crazy emotional move that you pull on your children. Like, mom, let me do what I have to do. At that moment in time, she's complaining, and she's in the evening, she's busy crying. Oh, you know what? I feel pain all over. I don't even know where it's coming from. Then she said, "This is the ini arthritis yangu. This is my arthritis." And then you have to give her these steroids and inject in her knees so that she can feel good. And she's looking at me thinking that I'm losing weight for the wrong reasons. I'm like, oh. So I know your story. I know it. I understand it. And that's why I'm the right person to actually guide you. And your friends, which you don't even have, your family and your spouse are the first people who will actually block you from your way to destiny. On this one, they are the first people who will actually block you. Your children, at your fasting and your child has a birthday, you have to cut the cake and enjoy it. She has to feed you the cake, or he has to feed you the cake. You're there biting the cake, you're like, "Oh, happy birthday." Happy birthday. Like, hey, in your head, you're like, this kid, does he even know I'm fasting? He just broken a fast. And then now you start lying to Dr. Lewis. "Oh, you know what? There are challenges, but I managed to go through it." I'm like, no challenges. You are the challenge. You're eating this cake. And so holistic approach to healthcare, you must drag other people in. If you don't, you will suffer. And it takes a lot of guts. There was a time I used to go to the gym at 5 a.m. in the morning every single day alone. And I had friends. So I tried to wake up my friends. We go to the gym and they're like, "Doc, leo sisikii vizuri." You just call this guy at 5 in the morning. We agreed yesterday that today we're going to the gym at 5 in the morning. And you call this guy and he's like, and that day it's drizzling. Some of them slept with a lady or a woman on the bed. And now you have to leave a woman in bed and run to go to the gym. The woman is like, "Where are you going to? It's morning glory time." We're like, Dr. Lewis can go to hell with his gym. So I pushed about 8 months of solo training in the gym until I got these people who are actually interested in what I'm doing. Imagine that. So I'm going for a morning run on Tuesday morning. It's drizzling. And you know where I work from, people are saying all these threats. "Oh, you know what? You will be short." I'm like, let me just be short. I'll handle that when the shooting is coming in. So I'm running and I'm feeling drained. I'm like, what am I going to do? Are they right? Sometimes I have this doubt. Are they right? Maybe they are right. Maybe I'm overdoing this. Do not follow that. That is the devil trying to talk to you. Yes, Jambaka.
Good evening, Doc.
Good evening. How are you?
Very fine.
Talk to us, bro.
Let me say, all is well.
All is well. That is that's a new kid on the block. All is well.
Today I don't want to talk about health. I want to talk about identity.
Yes.
Identity, I don't know. Identity and health is like the chicken and the egg. Who should have come first?
One must have come first, but we don't know.
You should dig deep and know who should have come first.
Yes. Yeah.
Ego, the thing we're talking about ego. I was this man who I could engage people in a road race.
Yes.
I'm in the road driving my car. I get somebody who is going the same direction and we start racing. And you don't know why.
Let's just go.
Sometimes you do crazy speeds until you're like, if I die, what is going to happen?
Yeah.
Nowadays I look at myself after the identities, I'm like, no, anybody who wants to part, let him go.
Yeah.
The last time, the last nail on the coffin of my egos on the road was one day.
Mm-hmm.
I was this one who was like, I know everything, you know, on the road. When somebody has done a wrong move, like,
Wewe.
I was like, where?
How do you rules?
I said, no, how is he overtaking? So I have I have this habit of, if somebody does something wrong to me, I would just, if somebody overtakes me wrongly, I would just time him or her and then overtake the same way he or she did. And I would feel so good, and I would feel so good,
It was for your own ego.
Now one day I met my match.
Yeah.
A few days ago, about 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He overtook me wrongly, and I did the same to him.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was like, okay, he had done me. He was now also planning a revenge. I'm now ahead of him, driving my car. I had my small daughter in the car.
Yeah.
This guy turned me at a bridge, a very narrow bridge. Before I knew it,
Yeah.
he was almost going to knock me, and I swerved the car. I nearly hit the bumps of the rails.
Yeah.
Of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very small young girl in the car.
Yeah.
That girl nearly hit her head on the knee of the car.
Man.
And I said, now, this is the identity that Dr. Lisa has been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take the identity of everybody, even strangers on the road.
Yeah.
My friend, I have taken my time. The two episodes of identity that you have done in the last two lives.
Yes.
I've watched them more than 4 times each.
Man.
I've listened and I've internalized. I am now very keen. Whatever somebody does to me, I will not react.
Yes, sir.
I am shaping myself one day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, One. Thank you. These are things I never knew.
Man. Ego.
If I never heard you from you, I don't know how I would have been health-wise and identity-wise.
Man.
But with you, I am in the right direction. I tell you.
Thank you, man.
I'm in the right direction. May everybody listen. And in fact, I'm advising everybody listen to us today on this live. If all of us can shape our identities, if all of us can shape our healths, can fix our healths, then I know even God is going to be proud of all of us, and maybe we are going to fix 1% each of us.
Yeah.
And that is how the world is going to change.
Yeah.
I believe, and in fact, I don't even believe, I know that if all of us were to fix ourselves in terms of identity, in terms of health, then at least we are going to be able to fix 1 or 2 each of us.
Yeah.
And the same way, they will be also fixing other people. And just like that, one person after another,
Mm-hmm.
the gospel is going to spread.
Thank you, man.
That's all I wanted to say today.
Amazing. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey. The tone alone is speaking volumes. The tone alone is speaking volumes. One of the reasons why I started Identity Fridays, and I knew very well that Fridays, everybody is struggling with identities, going out to drink alcohol and seek external validation, coming back drunk and struggling with the roads, struggling with other drunk people who don't have identities on the road. These are gentlemen in a car, you have a child, you have a life to protect. Do you know how sad people look in hospitals when a child dies? Do you know how sad it feels in that hospital setup when a child dies? We are struggling with identities all over, and it's all for our selfish ego. Anytime you try to seek validation from people, you don't have an identity. My friends, if you miss out on Friday night lives, you don't know what you're missing. And now I can see the bigger picture. Now I can see it. I'm even struggling to understand between the chicken and the egg, which one came first. Eh? Identity Fridays. You've seen how mothers and how parents who are weak, the weak fathers and the angry mothers, you've seen how they destroy children. They are willing to go an extra mile to destroy their own children. You've seen that. It is only episode 2. Hey, you're wondering, why is the umbrella very famous nowadays? You're wondering, why do I have gay children and lesbian children? Why do I have all these struggles? I'm a pastor, but my son is a drug addict. What is happening? I'm a chief, and my son is a thief. And now the whole village is saying, children that come from chiefs are always thieves. Pastors' children cannot hold their erection. They are pouring their ejaculation everywhere. I'm a doctor, but I'm struggling with diabetes. How is that possible? And I'm thinking that I can change people's lives. How? I'm this lady who sings in the church choir, but I have a very bad heart. I'm looking at everybody's son and daughter and wishing bad on them. I'm even admiring the pastor, and anybody who's just getting near the pastor, I'm getting upset and angry. Why are you getting close to my secret man? And then you remember, oh, I'm in church. Bwana asifiwe. Well, so I don't know why, when most people listen to me for the first time, they resent me for no good reason. Eh? You resent me, but you're like, but that guy had an idea, because your suffering is the reason why you come back. I'm not here for fun. We are here to fix human suffering. So your suffering will bring you back. Don't worry. At this moment in time, if you're arguing, you can continue arguing. We actually just pray that one day you get to see light. So keep suffering, because most people have their own hell. And then when you're tired of your suffering, you remember there was a doctor called Lewis. That's when you come to look for that. And then guess what? We will tell you what you don't want to hear. You will sit back, enjoy our content, and unlearn, because you need to come here with a very free and open mind and learn all those things that you've learned. And now once you've unlearned, sit back and relearn. And guess what? Immediately you start doing it and it works for you. You become the preacher. Oh, it becomes interesting. Yes, this is who? Ndunge.
Daktari.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm all is well.
I almost asked you, how did you know you're fine?
Well, Daktari, I'm here for Testimonies Tuesday. Let me first of all say, I will start with Identity Friday.
Yeah.
I love man. I'm a silent follower.
Yeah.
And I must give you flowers. Doc, you don't know what you have done to my life. First of all, let's start with Identity Fridays. Man, finding identity, you made me go back to my dad and tell them that I presented them, my mom, I am free. I am finding my own identity.
Yeah.
I am so happy.
Yeah.
I'm always a silent follower, but I am happy. My life has changed for the better. I was 110 kgs. Now I am 79
Woo.
kgs. I am happy.
Amazing.
I don't do seed. I don't do carbs. I only eat vegetables and protein.
Yes.
Only.
Man.
people that this gospel is actually true.
Yeah.
I always forward the live to my friends. Even on the last Identity Friday, I forwarded to my friends. And before I send, I'm like, disclaimer, don't watch this video with like, unule daktari wanune.
Yes.
Please listen with an open mind. Listen with an open mind, and it will change your life. So everybody, I forwarded the last Identity Friday live they watched, and they said it's amazing. Thank you so much. God bless you. You're doing an amazing work outside here, and we love you.
Man, thank you so much for that. Hey, what an energy. Ooh. And you guys are thinking it's a joke. Now, we will be here on Friday to do the same thing. You think it's a joke? You will see. You will think that we finished last Friday. You will come here and realize there are people who still resent their mothers. People hate their fathers. And they're thinking that they can hate their biological fathers and hate their mothers and still lead a healthy life. Whatever you're running away from, you will end up attracting. Oh, and she mentioned a very good idea that most of you keep on saying, oh, ule daktari wa nani, ule daktari wa nani, wachana ule daktari wa nani. Every time you talk to people about Dr. Lewis, they now label you ule daktari wako. They are suffering. Ladies are stressing out here with hormonal imbalances. They've used all contraceptive that is on this world. Nothing is happening. Their guidance has given them everything. Nothing is working. But tell them about Dr. Lewis. They're like, oh, my guidance said, nah, Dr. Lewis, achana wewe daktari wa nani. You're seated there suffering in your own hell, and you're thinking, because you're going through pain, something miraculous will fall from heaven, like manna, pop on your head and takes the pain away. You have to do something. You hate your father and you want a man. You hate your mother and you want a woman in your life. Whoa. Shall be chaotic. Shall get chaotic. So you're wondering, why do we have all these emotional boys and these angry females out here? There's somebody on a traffic jam right now, holding so tight on that steering, just waiting for somebody to just say, hey, and they are hooting like crazy. Wachana! Hi! Wachana, baby! I'm like, hey, we're just saying hi. Oh, now you start judging yourself for doing that, and now you've overreacted already. And the devil is happy. The devil comes and tells you here, kwani wewe, even after listening to Identity Fridays, you cannot fix your identity, you can't fix anger. And now you start judging yourself for overreacting. And now you feel bad about it. And the more you feel bad about it, the more you suffer. The more you allow the devil to live and succeed inside you. Some of you right now, you're seated there watching that TV, but you're just waiting for your husband to say something and you shout. Because maybe somebody cheated on you 30 years ago. Now the memory has come in, it's fresh. You want to shout at the current man. Some of you looking at your wife and you're wondering, this one, where did I get this one from? She just grew fat from nowhere. This one, I used to think I liked flesh, that real men don't eat bones. Now I'm looking at this one, I'm like, where did this one come from? Is he here normally? Is she part of us? Today you just realize that your girlfriend does not know how to cook after 4 years of dating. You're like, hey, what type of mashakura is this? And today there's a lady who just realized today that the boyfriend has been broke all through. Now he's only realizing you have been dating a broke man, even though you've told your friends how you have this rich guy. And today you just realized, where? Hey, huyu. Hakuna kitu. But here, the guy here, he can sell you an insurance policy of hair. We can insure this hair. Well, hey. And then you're wondering, where is this coming from? Just simply buy your bundles or turn on your internet and your data and sit there on Friday at 8:30 and listen in to those identity problems. Because most of the things that you're suffering from are identities. Identities. How can you not be able to lose weight and maintain lost weight? Does that make sense to you? That you can lose weight from 100 kgs to 80 kgs and then go back to 120. And you think that's just about diets. It's not. It's not.